guess I was being a little bit too real for TikTok. So, where they blocked my access to go live over there. So, because, a hater was feeling salty about what it was that I was saying. So I'm just gonna repeat it here because I'm pretty sure what I was saying over there wasn't really a valid, like a violation, but they took it as that. But like I said when I first stated, a lot of you guys, you have haters, okay? You do. And it's very important for you to realize how abundant you are in every aspect of your life. Just period. How blessed you are to be who it is that you are. So many people wish to be in your skin and they cannot. And that's the one thing I want you guys to always remember is that you are exactly what the fuck it is that everyone wishes that they could be. I want you to remember that because there are people who are hating, who are praying against what it is that you get. And no matter how hard they do it, if it's meant for you, you're going to get it regardless. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of the naysayers and how they feel. Just period. You're going to get it regardless. And they're going to continue to be fucking mad. It just is what the fuck it is. At the end of the day, people want you to be restricted from doing certain things. People want you to feel limited to speaking your truth, to saying what it is that you say and how it is that you do it. And you will never be at the end of the day. You will never be. I don't know who these people think that they are, but they think they have power and they don't. You need to tap in into who the fuck it is that you are. And you need to stop playing it safe, playing it small for people to feel comfortable. You need to come out of that. Just period. And that is the message that it is that I have for you today. Now let's tap the fuck in. All right. Just period. Anyone who's sending us any type of negative energy, evil eye, etc., we're gonna transmute that energy into positive energy towards our manifestations, our goals, and our desires, including our family's health and our health as well. Just period. Anyone who's doing any type of negative spell work, candle magic, crystal magic, etc., whether it's known or unknown, we're going to denounce and rebuke that in the name of Jesus, and we're going to return it back to its sender 10 times fold. Just period. Someone made it their business to run their mouth about you, okay? But you never made it your business to run your mouth about what it is that they got going on. And the difference between you and them is that you could be trusted. You're a devoted person. The thing is that they cannot be trusted. They're not a devoted person. And even though they decided to choose to run their mouth about you, they are being proven that they're not able to be trusted because they're running their mouth about someone that they were friends with, an associate with, whatever the case is. They decided to run their mouth about what it was that you told them. They are not looked at as someone who can be trusted anymore. They're not understanding that concept. You know what I'm saying? And now people are realizing that they can't even open up to that same person who's running their mouth about what it was that you told them. They can't open up to that person. They can't tell them shit. But people know for sure that because you decided to be the bigger person, because you decided to not tell their business, you are someone who is able to contain that type of personal information from someone and not run your mouth, even if you get into a disagreement or an argument with someone, you're not going to be that person to run your mouth about them. They know that. At the end of the day, you have stepped into a new timeline. You're not in the same timeline that it is that you were in last year, you were in 2 years ago. You are definitely like a changed person. It's like people have to get to know you again. You feel what I'm saying? Especially people from the past. They're used to You being a certain type of way, but the person that it is that you transformed and changed into, you are no longer that way. You're not. And people are gonna have to get used to that. People can no longer pretend like they don't see you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of you guys, you're going worldwide. You're catching the attention of everyone. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you're famous at this point. You feel what I'm saying? You're famous for what it is that you do and how it is that you do it. Okay. But I feel like you're getting a lot of attention, public recognition for what it is that you do, your work ethic, what it is that you've mastered, what it is that you've been working on that has been working out in your favor. You are getting it. You feel what I'm saying? You're getting to the bag. You feel what I'm saying? And it's kind of like people are looking for ways where they'll be able to benefit off of you in like a way where they'll siphon your energy or they'll do something operating out of the energy that it was that you provided them and realizing that it's not their energy once you call it back. That's the thing. Once you call it back to you, it is stripped from them and then they'll be confused. They act like they don't know. When really it was the energy that it was that you were providing them, but because they wanted to go off on their own and act like, hey, this is my energy, this is how I'm operating, even though you gave them a boost in ego, they're acting like they're the ones that supplied it. They're acting like they're the ones that gave it to them. And it's not. The thing is that this is a team effort. You feel what I'm saying? Uh Teamwork. That's the word that popped up in my head. Teamwork. Without teamwork, the dream won't work. And when individuals do not want to work with you, do not want to participate in what it is that you're doing, and want to steal and take from you, is why it's never beneficial for them at the end of the day. So if you're watching this video right now, make sure you guys like the video, comment, share the video if you like, if it's resonating with you. Because this is the energy that it is that we're picking up on at the end of the day. You want more out of life. You want more out of the relationships and friendships that it is that you have. And because it's not being supplied as such, you don't want to deal with it. And there's nothing wrong with not wanting to deal with something that you feel like you have outgrown. Nothing wrong with that. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to people who have not forgotten or have not let go. That's the best word. People who have not let go of the old image of you and how you used to be and what it was that you used to do, they haven't let go of it. They're still operating under the same energy. People want you restricted, banded, this, that, and the third, out of envy, out of jealousy. And it sucks because they're never going to realize that you are unbeatable. You are unstoppable. You will always reach your goals no matter what. And they keep trying to stop you. They keep trying to put hurdles and obstacles in your way to try to stop you. And it will never happen. Because either way, whether you succeed in this position or you succeed in another position, you're still going to get to where it is that you need to get to, no matter what. You're still going to. And it sucks because they're like depressed and sad about it. You know what I'm saying? They are. They're upset about it. Like people don't want you to take action to where it is that you need to take action towards. They don't have an apology or they don't really wanna take accountability to you. That's the thing. People don't really wanna take accountability to what it is that they did to you, alright? But when it comes to God, they're not gonna have no choice. You feel what I'm saying? They're not gonna have no choice. God sent the anointed in to clarify some shit, and that's how they treated them. Someone is going to be made to take accountability for what it was that they did and how it was that they treated you. They can pretend all that they like they didn't do anything to you, but God sees all, and they will never be able to get away with that, ever, actually. They will never be able to get away with it, ever. And someone finds it problematic because they know that they will be made to take accountability. Not that they have to. They're going to be made to take accountability for it because something is going to be shown visually to someone. And then as it's being shown visually, they're going to be asked these questions specifically on, why did you do this? Why did you do that? When you knew that you could do this instead, why did you choose to do this? Feel what I'm saying? It's just like someone breadcrumbing you and choosing to act like they're just gonna take from you, take from you, take from you, take from you, and never provide or give. That's what it gives. And I can see why some of you readers decided to do things member only. I see it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like you guys been in the business for a very long time and you guys been doing a lot for people and they never show you appreciation towards anything. But I truly feel like my collective is different. You know, I do. I feel like they are different. Like there's some people who would rather members only, and there's some people who would rather it be public where they can still show support. But for some of you, I get it. You've been in this like business for like years and you haven't been seeing what it was that you've been wanting to see. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand where it is that you're coming from. I do. Deeply and completely. I do. And I feel like that's more of like people who are viewing you and watching you, really trying to like show you the appreciation for you posting, for you giving them the information that it is that they need. And I feel like there's a lot of individuals who do not show their reader or the person that it is that they look forward to seeing and relaying the message any props. You know what I'm saying? Like some of you, you don't want to show love. You don't want to show thank you. You don't want to cash app them. You don't want to do anything to show them that you appreciate the work that is that they do. And it's sad because most readers, they have a link in a bio or in the description box, or they have their cash app up. And some of you guys, you don't show appreciation for the people that it is that you watch when it comes to clarifying some questions that it is that you may have. And I feel like that's pretty messed up, to be honest. It's pretty messed up, but it goes everywhere and it goes throughout the spiritual community everywhere. Okay? It does. It does. But God sees all, so it really doesn't matter. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're doing what God is telling you to do. And it's kind of like you don't appreciate how you're being treated. But at the end of the day, people didn't treat God the way that God should be treated either. They didn't. They just didn't. But all of a sudden now everybody believes in him. You know what I'm saying? And when God sent his prophets and said, no weapon shall form against them, people still want to form weapons against you. I understand, honey. I do. I do. But again, you signed up for a certain type of thing. And if people want to do this, that, and the third and use people, the most we can do is to send them to God. The most we can do is rebuke them. The most we can do is call back our energy from trying to help them. That's the most you can do, especially people who never wanted to acknowledge what it was that you've done or never really wanted to acknowledge how much you helped them and then decide to act like you were the problem. There's only so much we can do, but call our energy back. You feel what I'm saying? Because once you provide someone with the energy that it is that you carry, is when they start becoming conceited, is when they start feeling like they're able to do whatever it is that they need to do. And that's not the case at all, actually. They're using your energy that it was that you provided to them and using it for themselves. You don't have to rely on people to make you feel whole or to use people, rob Peter to pay Paul type of energy, you embody everything that it is that you need to get to where it is that you are going. And this is the same reason why people are upset, people are mad, because you're still going to get to where it is that you need to, whether they support you, whether they're there for you or not. You're going to get the message around, or you're going to get to where it is that you need to without them. And they're still mad about that. Like, people are mad that you're still progressing, you're still getting to where it is that you need to without them. Okay? Let's see what this is. Hold on. Okay. They wanted you back where it was that they remembered you. Some people wanted you to revert back to the past. Some people wanted you to continue to be desperate, continue to care about what it was that they said about you and how they felt about you. Like, people wanted you to be a people pleaser, but you're not a people pleaser anymore, honey. You're not. You grew out of that for years, actually. They're just catching on, so they're pretty late. You feel what I'm saying? But the reason why people are not getting rid of the old image of you, because what they were used to is what it was that they were comfortable with. And because you're outgrowing that is the reason why people do it. They don't want to see you be or do great or be better than them. That's the thing. They don't, because they're haters. That's the thing. They don't. That's why they report your shit. That's why they do what it is that they do. They don't, that's why they don't like your shit. They don't share it. They don't want to see you be better than them, but yet they still want to keep tabs on you. They do. You're so interesting, but they also hating on you. So you should keep doing what it is that you're doing. At the end of the day, it's not for them, it's for you. And to let you know that at least you were able to accomplish a goal that it was that they never wanted you to complete. Because people always were looking at you like an underdog. You were never an underdog, ever. It's just that people never wanted to see you in a position where you'll be able to provide for others and provide for yourself, where you were able to deliver to others and deliver to yourself either. They didn't want to see you there. They didn't. Sorry to keep it real with you, but they didn't. They wanted to see you fail. They wanted to see you end up like, they wanted to see you end up low vibrationally wise. Okay? They did. And the thing is that people think that you have to see them do something to you in order for you to realize what the fuck it is that they're doing. In order for you to receive a download or use your intuition to what it is that they're doing to you. You know what it is that they're doing to you. They feel spiteful, jealous, and envious that you keep reaching ladders with or without their support, with or without them. They're mad about it. Just period. And the thing is that you don't have to see them in action in doing what it is that they're doing. You know what it is that they're doing. They're reporting your shit on the low. You feel what I'm saying? They're doing this, that, and the third. You see what it is that they're doing, but you're still moving forward. And that's something that it is that they hate seeing. Okay? Just period. They hate seeing it. They do. They do. The individuals who love to target you and want to see you fail will have to sit back with themselves and look at the mess that it is that they created upon themselves, because everything ended up backfiring. Instead of you delaying and no longer progressing in life, the exact opposite is what's happening. They're the ones that are delaying and things are backfiring that they were expected or was expecting to see happen to you is backfiring, actually. Yikes. I would hate to be on the other side. I would. But too bad I'm not. Okay? Just period. Like, that's what it gives. For real. That's what it gives. You never actually internalized projections. You never internalize them. Even though their mission was to try to slow you down, like, make you feel unmotivated, it has failed, actually. It has failed. Wowzers. The lights went off and I'm still a baddie, honey, but it has failed. And I'm gonna continue this video with the lights off because it's very clear. People want to dim your lights, even though I hit my table and it has a glitch with the lights anyways. But back to the message, people wanna see people wanna dim your light, and it's never gonna work. It's never gonna happen. People feel like time has run out, and they're currently under pressure from stopping you, from accomplishing your goals, your desires, and what it is that you look forward to. Someone has lost their way, and the emotional manipulation has completely failed. Even though they continuously try to dim your light, you still shine in the darkness. You still shine, no matter what. Even if it was dark, you'll be the brightest star. You'll be the brightest person in the dark. They can never dim your light the way it is that they want to. You have a glow to you. You glow, whether you're in the sunlight or in the darkness. So keep doing what it is that you do best. They're going to forever be a hater. Enjoy. To